Alright, a little bit of an issue is we're going to be setting up a local recording for this as well. Let's get these screens back on here. Alright, hopefully no more troubles right now. Gotta love my computer. In the meantime, the action that we did miss, looks like Lightning just got a little bit overzealous there and lost on Blarg. And Blue Bomber trying to make a little bit of a comeback. He's only down a stage right now on Froggy. Blue Bomber raises the stack really high actually, which could work against him. As you can see, those combo garbages piled up really quick up there, so I could tell as soon as I saw that stack up there is going to lead to something bad. Lightning's got himself a pretty good chain going. This will probably help him secure enough garbage being sent, and luckily it sent right after he got the clear going, so yep, that will clean up and get the kill pretty quick there. Blue Bomber got himself like a nice alternate chain going over there. He's got to watch out for the garbage up there again. Don't want another death like before, but he managed to secure a 19-second there with that 7 chain. Good stuff to him. Still managing to be one stage behind right now. Lightning caught a lungefish with a high stack on both sides of the screen, which managed to get him a 16-second kill there. Blue Bomber with a little bit of a drop chain there, only managed to send a 3 chain with a 5 combo on top of it, so Blarg's going to have a lot of room to work with. He can probably raise his stack and keep clearing if he wants to. Raphael managed to get a chain at the end of that clear, which is a little bit unfortunate. It gives him a little bit more stop time to save himself. In the meantime, Blue Bomber does manage to get to stage 7 now. Again, only one stage behind going into Lungefish. Why is it doing this? I guess it's my PC. Like, I'm not sure if this is an issue that's gonna get resolved. Well, anyways, for the time being, Lightning managed to make it into the cave right now. Blue Bomber getting a little bit walled on Lungefish. He's got a little bit of a high garbage there. He manages to get the clear. Blue Bomber managed to get a 4 chain that will stack on top of there. He might be able to get the kill, and he does while I'm saying that. And while we're looking at Hookbill and Lightning's screen, he's in the process of sending a pretty big chain as well. A 7, maybe an 8. Nah, he's going to drop it there. He sent plenty, so I don't blame that decision. And he actually gets a surprising kill on Hookbill. He was just like doing nothing. He could have just dropped that block down easy and got a kill, but he was just playing around, I guess. Alright, so Lightning on stage 10. He's got himself about a 2-stage lead right now. But Blue Bomber looking to get a kill here on Raphael, soon to enter the cave as well. He might be able to get it here. Oh, he didn't send enough as he was lowering his stack, which is unfortunate. Sometimes you think you send enough because their initial stack's really tall, and they'll manage to just drop it low enough to where you only needed one more line. The struggle of Tetris attack players. One more line usually always kills. Lightning struggling a little bit on Piranha as well. Piranha's sending a really big chain right now, a 5 chain to delay it, and Lightning takes another death there, so that might give Blue Bomber a little bit of a chance to catch up here. 2 deaths on Lightning's side. That's pretty unusual for him. Alright, both these guys to a little bit of a sluggish start, but Hookbill playing with his blocks over on Blue Bomber's side, he manages to get a 23-second kill. So this is dead even again, as Lightning is having trouble filling up Piranha's stack. This is on pace for Blue Bomber to PB by a lot, actually. Alright, Lightning looks like he's sent enough to Piranha. Let's see if Piranha just dances back and forth. He does get some clears, but he manages to get the kill as it was just too much blocks for him to drop down. So Lightning with that little bit of a lead. Let's see how Blue Bomber's side's going. It looks like there's no garbage at all in Piranha's. He needs to find some combos and chains quick. He managed to get a 4 combo with a 4 chain with a 6 combo at the end there. That'll help a little bit. But he'll definitely need to send a little bit more if he wants to get this kill. I think this late game is definitely the toughest. These guys are just so resilient and never want to die. Oh, Blue Bomber looks like he might have gotten the kill here with the force kill, no blocks left for Piranha. And back to an even game again. Let's see. Lightning's got himself a little bit of a chain built off this garbage block, and he's going to be able to extend it a lot. So he'll definitely have Kamek buried. But the question is, oh, he might have sent that a little bit too late because Kamek was able to clear some blocks afterward. But this looks like a rough situation for Kamek, and yes it is. With a 49-second, pretty decent kill there, he'll be off to Bowser for our final stage. He's in the driver's seat right now, probably looking to secure this win. Blue Bomber's been struggling a little bit on these end stages, sending not enough garbage, and Lightning a little bit too. I think mostly the deaths of what kept Blue Bomber into it. But we'll see what these guys can do heading into this last fight. Lightning off with a slow start, can't find anything really at first. He's going to get himself a little bit of a chain here, it looks like. Not too bad. It's a start considering Bowser has like a lot of blocks on his screen right now too. Maybe he can squeak like a random kill here. But Bowser is chaining and chaining right now. Blue Bomber, oh, he's a couple lines short right now. If he can pull through with a couple combos and get like some chains in there too, he'll get this kill. Bowser on Lightning screen is going to get a chain off of this garbage, so be able to live for a little bit longer. Is he going to be able to find a clear with these purples though? It looks like he will. So this situation looks a little bit rough for him too. He might be able to close it out here. Oh, so close. And that will do it. And that's time for Lightning. RaceSpot clocked him in at 12:31. His timer says 12:29. RaceSpot's usually a little bit behind, but good race to Lightning as he takes the first, as Blue Bomber is heading into Bowser 2 on PB pace though. So if he gets a pretty good Bowser, I mean, he's got plenty of time to beat that PB. So Lightning manages to close it out despite a couple deaths in the middle of the run. But that'll give him the first point of the 3. He only needs to take one more of the next possible 2 games to get the win. Ooh, Blue Bomber might be able to get the kill. Ooh, the second tier there. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, and did he just die as that was happening? Oh, that's a little rough. He's going to have to restart that stage, unfortunately. He's still got a lot of time in which he could get this PB, though. I'm going to bring that document up, actually, because I assume he's going to beat his time. So we can switch that information. It looks like he could get the kill here. Bowser playing with some dangerously high stacks on the left and right side, but he does find the clear. Hopefully Blue Bomber sent enough garbage as a backup to secure this kill, but it looks like he's just a little bit short. We'll see what happens coming up here pretty soon. Oh, Bowser playing with a high stack, and he manages to get the kill. He gets a 14:27 race spot, a 14:32. I think that was a little bit of a late split, but he got a new PB, a sub 15. Pretty good for Blue Bomber. I'll go ahead and put that up there. Yeah, GG's. That was the first race. Good stuff to both of them. They're making a new room. Oh wait, no, that's not the right room. We'll have the second race underway shortly. I know I'm having a little bit of troubles on the PC, but hopefully those clear up a little bit here soon. Here we go, we got the new one. Alright, Lightning is ready to up. Blue Bomber probably to follow suit pretty soon here. That was a pretty good race on the first part. I'm expecting a pretty close one as well for this one. Blue Bomber definitely showing up with a pretty good time for him. I know he doesn't play the game all too much. Alright, race spot has said go. Due to our stream delay, it'll be a little bit before we see the action, but we will be underway soon. Alright, here they go. Heading into Lackey 2. Biggest troll of all time. Let's see what these guys can do. Lightning with a pretty good chain to start off with. Blue Bomber looking to build something as well. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate for Blue Bomber there with the death as Lightning manages to get a really quick time for Lakitu. So, a solid one-stage lead already for Lightning. He's got himself a pretty solid chain here, 6 chain. Looking, it's going to be a little bit short still, but he might be able to get the kill here if, oh, he finds the clear. And how's Blue Bomber looking? Not enough garbage, unfortunately couldn't get that kill secured there. Lightning does manage to get his kill, and it looks like he'll have a one stage, a little bit over one stage lead. Blue Bomber follows right behind with the stage 1 kill. Alright, Lightning got two pretty decent chains, especially the one right now. An 8 chain, that'll definitely be enough to top him off. Let's just see how long he survives after that. Blue Bomber, his big struggle is he hasn't found a lot of follow-up. He has managed to get like the kind of big chains, but it's not really consistent for him. He did manage to get like a pretty solid 4 chain there. Doesn't top off Bumpty at all though. Lightning heading into Wiggler right now. This run's looking pretty good for him so far. He's been getting pretty good chain follow-ups, relatively quick kills, so he might be able to get a PB if everything goes right for him this run. Blue Bomber manages to get the kill on Bumpty, trying to keep it a little bit within reaching distance right now. But Lightning with another like mid 20-second fight, going really, really well for him. Just extending his lead ever so much. Oh, did Blue Bomber get the kill there or did he die? He got the kill, okay. He was playing with the dangerously high stack himself, so I wasn't sure. But he managed to squeak out a pretty good kill there. Froggy in a rough situation right now. Lightning's going to get the force kill on him. Yeah, he hit that 6 combo at the bottom of his stack and just left him with 2 rows to work with. Most of the time, you're not going to have a clear with 2 rows. Oh, I think Blue Bomber did die on Wiggler, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least it was a quick death. He can get that out of the way and just retry. Alright, Lightning, yeah, he's getting the super big chains, so they won't be the quickest kills, but they almost guarantee that he will get a kill at some point in time. That's the good and bad things about delivering a really long chain. The big garbage falling, like, shakes the screen a little bit more, which can lead to more clears, but it's like, well, they're always topped off, so more than likely he gets the kill there. Alright, Blue Bomber having a little bit of a rough time with Wiggler. He might get the kill, and he did. By that frame, that blue block was 1 frame away from falling down. I'm sure he would have got the kill like a second after that, but it's always funny to see those, like, kill them the frame before, like if they switch 3 in a row to clear the blocks, but they just die right before it actually takes it. Alright, let's see how this lunchfish is faring over here with Lightning. He's having a tough time sending a lot of garbage to him. I see him spam a bunch of combos. There might be a bunch of stuff that falls here. Will it be enough though? It will not. And as I said that, man, Blue Bomber with another loss. He's playing, I'm gonna assume he played a little bit dangerous with just raising his stack. I think he needs to, you know, raise his stack only a little bit and make sure he completes his chains, because that's been the death of him, is raising it too high, and then just a little bit of garbage gets sent to him and he panics and dies, unfortunately. Lightning's still struggling with Lunchfish right now. It's a minute 25 and he's still not topped up. He might be able to get it here if the garbage falls quick enough. Oh, the second tier saved Lunchfish. Wow, second tier twice in a row, man. This Lunchfish is just not wanting to cooperate with Lightning right now. And he's looking like he's going to extend this even a little bit more with that blue clear. Man, that's looking like a 2-minute fight right now. If Blue Bomber can get this kill really soon here, maybe. Nice. Another one of those by the frame ones. They finished right about the same time, but Blue Bomber definitely made up a lot of time there. Unfortunate for the almost 2-minute fight on Lightning's side. Alright, Lightning off with a really big chain. This will definitely secure enough garbage over on Raphael's side. Blue Bomber again with a little bit of a sluggish start. Blarg not doing much in return though, so maybe he can find a couple changing combos here and there. Oh, and is this going to be a forced kill by Lightning? It is. Raphael just buried. He can do nothing about that. Good kill there for Lightning as he's heading into the cave. I don't know if he's going to be on PB pace anymore after that 2-minute fight. I mean, he definitely could still with a bunch of quick fights, but it's hard to get sub 20, sub 30 fights on the cave. They just like to troll way too much. Blue Bomber might get a chance here if he sent some garbage to Blarg. Oh, is that going to kill? Oh, it was almost close. Did Lightning just kill himself? Man, there's a lot of slop from both these players right now, which is kind of surprising. Blue Bomber will get the kill there. Minute and 42 seconds, kind of like that long troll that Lightning had. Only 2 stages down, you know, a couple quick stages here, send enough garbage, he'll be able to catch back up. Lightning probably not going to die this time, hopefully. But Hookville is still finding chains everywhere. Did he send enough garbage? He did not. But if he stacks on a couple right here, he might be able to get this kill. I think this might kill, actually. Yes, nice kill. Blue Bomber looks like he's got Lunchfish a little bit buried right now, too. Unfortunately, got the double clear there and a chain falling afterward. Oh, that's what you don't want to see. Yeah, Blue Bomber, just the bane of his play right now is like just barely not sending enough each time, because there's been plenty of chances to where his opponents could have died, but he was just a little bit short on the garbage that he sent. I think if you're inconsistent on sending garbage, you should just focus. Like, I'd say not even focus on doing combos, just do chains the whole time. Because it's really hard to multitask and throw combos in between. So as long as you're sending that big quantity of garbage, you can usually close out the victory. And good stuff to Lightning. He gets done with Piranha. Unfortunately can't PB, but he's in good position to take this match right now, being up 1-0. Only needs one more win. And he's up by what, 3 stages right now? Yeah, 11-8. Both of them starting at about the same time. Lightning with a pretty solid chain to start off there too. Blue Bomber couldn't send too much, which is unfortunate because Raphael's playing with a really low stack right now. Hocus Pocus is looking to get a couple chains here, though. We might get the kill if we're lucky. Oh, one line short. I'm pretty sure he was so low on stop time that would have killed if there was one more combo. And unfortunately, Lightning didn't have a follow-up that was too quick there. He had a big chain going, so he couldn't get that kill immediately. But he might get it here. Nice, 45 seconds. Not too bad there for Kamek. Alright, he's got a pretty commanding lead right now. I don't see him choking this away. Though, if he gets like a death on Bowser and gets trolled by a lot, you could definitely see it. Blue Bomber, on the other hand, he's got Raphael with a really big stack, but he managed to, wow, what was that, a 4 chain off of all that? That's a little bit unfortunate. Lightning got a huge chain there. This will keep Bowser busy for a while, but he's got a lot of blocks. You might be seeing a big chain from him right now. There's a 5, maybe a 6, a 7. Can he go for 8? Can he go for 9? Oh my. I think that might be it. No, a 10, 11. No, Bowser, a 12 chain, dude. That's the biggest chain I've ever seen Bowser pull off. Man, that guy was going in. It looks like he will get this kill, maybe, right after this drops. Oh, he did manage to find one clear, though. Blue Bomber finally entering the cave after a little bit of a long Raphael. And Lightning does get this kill on Bowser, and he will take the match 2-0. That 12 chain was pretty ridiculous right there. But congrats to Lightning. You know, not the worst time in the world. He had some minor mistakes in that 2-minute time that trolled him for a little bit. But the times were good enough, and it'll move him on. Since he won, I'm actually going to exit out of his stream, and we'll see if that stabilizes things a little bit here. We got Anime Girl dancing in his place right now.
What?
Yo, congrats on your win, dude.
Thank
I was
you.
talking about Blue Bomber has like a classic Anime Girl dancing at the side of his stream, and that popped up in your place because I exited out of your stream. Because I had a little bit of troubles right now. But I got everything local recorded, so that should be good.
Yeah, I hate playing on emulator. Hurts my eyes, too.
Yeah, the flickering, I think, what messed with the stream a little bit. But you got the win, man. We saw a little bit of sloppiness. Is it just because of emulator troubles, or you're just not all too practiced? What do you think?
I actually haven't practiced at all since my last race. I did like a game of practice before streaming some lawnmower yesterday, but other than that, I haven't played this game at all, so I'm actually pretty happy.
Well, congrats, man. It's looking like you're going to be playing the loser of Cards and Alta. Most likely Alta Biscuit, unless, you know, Cards gets really unlucky. But what are you thinking about your matchup for next time? Because we know your beef with Alta at the GDQ tournament for Pokemon Puzzle League. Are you looking for some revenge?
I mean, I did beat him in the second round. That first round lost to Alta Biscuit though. Salty. Still a bit salty.
Well, I'll be looking forward to it for sure. You guys will have. You guys are the most like hit and miss, I'd say, for Tetris Attack, because I feel like it's a game you guys don't play a lot, but you guys definitely have the skill for it. So you guys could have like a 9-minute time, a 13-minute time like that. So it's kind of like all over the board.
Yeah, I actually threw away both of my PBs that I could have gotten. I started off really well for both, and I took it from Hookbill. Like, you know, he got me in the rear end really hard.
I think it was that, and what was it, on your second run, I don't think it was hookbill, but it was like lungefish or something. You had like a 2-minute fight, like the 155. You're just having trouble like topping him off the whole time.
Yeah, I got a couple of my chains messed up by like pressing R and having it clear and having it ruin some of my chains. So it's a little bit of stuff like that. I get thrown off more than I'd say like anyone else when that happens.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And
I'm sure
then
you guys
that
were watching.
that first race, it was just, what was it, 2 deaths or something? Just a little bit of unfortunate play there. Blue Bomber had his share too. I noticed when he was playing you, he raises his stack a lot at the top, and a lot of the times the CPU would send like just a little bit of garbage. He would kind of panic for a second and just get killed really quick.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys were watching. I take a while before I start my chains because I make sure like I'm definitely not one of those people who chains that well on the fly. I do a little bit of setup before I start my chains, and sometimes usually I do it while holding R, so that's really bad if they send something and I'm holding R and it's like, oh crap, I'm not chaining right now and I'm dead. I definitely had that happen that first race.
Mm-hmm. I noticed your second race though, like you played it safe, and then when you set up your chains, you made sure it was like a 7 or 8, 9 chain, which isn't the fastest, but I will say for races, it makes sure you get that kill. Like it's really safe to do.
It's definitely the safe strat. I feel like I have enough like buffer against Blue Bomber. It's definitely not going to be something I can try against Alta Biscuit or cards
Mm-hmm.
to go too safe. I'm just gonna have to go for it and hope I don't mess up anything.
Also, Blue Bomber just got a 17-second Kamek there as he's about to finish his run here. He had a really good run his first time. He actually kept it within a stage at the very end. Like, he was on pretty good pace probably for like a 12-minute thing, but he still got the PB there. I will want to
Yeah,
mention one more thing, which you probably saw at the very end of your run. Did you count how big that chain was from Bowser that he sent to you?
I did not, but I noticed it was really big.
Do you want to take a guess on how big it was?
Just fire a number at me.
It was 12.
Oh my god.
I
That's
was
funny.
I was going crazy. That was the biggest one I've ever seen.
For Tetris Attack, definitely. Puzzle League, you'll definitely see that a lot more often, but jeez.
And GG to Blue Bomber, he does finish with a really quick Bowser and Kamek at the end. With a 19-minute time, he manages to clip the sub 20 and to he did get a PB today. So GG to him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's out of the tournament, but a good showing, and I'm sure he had a lot of a lot of fun as well.
He improved a lot, so there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah, he's
Good sir.
Oh, Blue Bomber.
and there he is. What's up, Blue Bomber? Congrats to you, man. I noticed you got that sub 15 time. A lot of fun
Oh,
as well.
thank you,
He
thank you.
improved a lot,
And
so
quite
there's a lot to be said
honestly,
about that.
this game for me
Yeah,
has always.
I'm getting an echo on your side, by the way, Blue Bomber.
Oh yeah, that's probably because I have a.
Oh,
I got a
I'll
Blue
just
Yeti
mute your
mic.
stream. We're good. We're good. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Might be a good idea.
So I know, if I'm correct, like, you kind of got into Puzzle League a little bit recently. Like, your main game is Puzzle Fighter. Is that right?
That is correct. I actually hold all of the world records right now for all of the different categories in that game. For
So-
Puzzle Fighter.
So how'd you feel about the tournament? Did you like experiencing like this kind of new puzzle attack, I guess? Like it's kind of a change of pace.
Well, I've always been particularly excelled at puzzle games of all kind. I'm very average in Puyo, in the Puyo Puyo scene. I've just learned how to T-spin triple in the Tetris scene, and the Puzzle Fighter has just been something that I picked up literally in 2 days with the competitive aspect of it and just transferred that into sort of a speed run. So for doing this as a tournament, I had a feeling that I could get to the 15-minute mark if I really tried for it. I wasn't expecting to win, but I was at least hoping to get in that, that sub 15 club.
Yeah.
And what you
Congrats.
did achieve that today with a 14:27. I was saying earlier when you were racing Lightning, that first race you guys kept it even almost the whole time. And if you didn't get that unfortunate death on Bowser, you could have got even like a 13 or a 12-minute time there.
It was so that first race was really close, and then I just, like I said, this has been hit or miss. I've had times where it was just like one practice run, I did it in like 14:37, and then the next practice run, 26 minutes. It's been a hit or a miss thing.
That's this game for a lot of people. Like, especially if you look at some of the other games in the series, like Puzzle League back in the day, it was like you could get a sub 30 or a 50-minute time. I mean, I feel like with the more and more people have practiced and the different strats presented, that's gone down a lot now. But I mean, anything can happen. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is one of those games that there's a little bit of RNG, but as people actually played more and more of it, I know I kind of left the community, but now there's Montucky, there's FFR Pro. I mean, you're still in it. People are figuring out exactly what to send, and if you can pull off just enough, more than half of the time, you'll get the kills within a certain range of time. And, you know, me and Blue Bomber and some of us other old boys are kind of just, we're grinding it, as opposed to really memorizing exactly how much to send for that quick kill, for that sub 20-second kill every time.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, one of them, I did get the exact 20 kill, but I sent over 2 6 chains back to back.
Yeah, and that's the thing with some of these games now. Like back in the day, it used to be grinding, and you can still do that, but so much more now, especially to Cards. Major props to him. Like a lot of these games have come down to a legit science, like figuring out specific numbers of garbage to send, whether, you know, it's like a 5 chain and 3 combos. That's what Cards describes for this game all the time. The recent things he discovered for Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, which is pretty insane. And then
I wanted to bring that up. Yeah,
and then even with Puzzle League, where it's just like, you know, have the 2-4 combos at the beginning, and, you know, that works more than not what we had before. But it's like, you know, if you know some of these things, you can get, and you're consistent at it, you can get a little bit ahead of some other people. But that's just how the games are.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that. Really shout outs to Cards. He did a lot of science in Puzzle Challenge, so that now easy, medium, and hard for that is essentially down to a science. It's no longer, you know, just grinding at it. You know, some more math needs to be done for the harder modes, but like that game's going places.
Oh, yes. I did get a chance to play Cards before this tournament happened. We played one of the Japanese Panel de Pon and one of the just Tetris Attack. I think I may have impressed him. I didn't beat him, but in the Panel de Pon and the final boss, it took me 6 minutes and 49 seconds to beat her.
Oh wow. You know, when you get to that long, it's kind of impressive to see people just play that long as well too. Like, those fights are not easy, and if you see someone survive for like 6 or 8 minutes, it's pretty cool. Anyways, right now, if you guys want to join along with me, I'm going to bring up the bracket and talk about some possible matchups, because I do have some confirmed times for later on. This week, we have, what is that, 6 more matches to go to, and I know times for just about all of them. It's going to be on my channel later tonight, too, in about an hour and a half. We're going to have #1 seed Cards versus Alta Biscuit, which I'm really looking forward to that. The loser of that match
Looks like it's going to be a good one.
Oh yeah, for sure. The loser of that match is going to play Lightning, who just won here, so that'll be a good match as well. The rest of the winners bracket action, we have myself versus Flag. That's going to go on tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Cards channel, and then also tomorrow, I believe, is Shadow versus Shady Jakey, and that'll be at 8 o'clock. So those two will be back to back. Make sure to tune into Cards stream to watch that. Thursday, Montucky versus Demolition Derby. That one I'm really curious to see. Montucky's been really consistent, but Dev is one of the like newcomers that's rising right now. That'll be Thursday, I think at like 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday we'll have oh, don't want to click that. Technical versus I Like Being Smart at 8 p.m. as well, or 7. Yeah, that one's at 7. The only one that hasn't been scheduled is BMAC and Edo Beam, but I think that'll be Friday or Saturday as well. So, any thoughts, guys? Who do you think's gonna take it all? Any matchups you're looking forward to? What do you think?
All the matchups I'm looking forward to see are happening when I have to go to work.
I'm gonna put up some predictions. I actually think Montucky might be able to take it, just because of how consistent he is at putting out amazing times.
Oh, easily.
But
when
the
I
thing
fought
is,
Montucky,
just a little bit of bad RNG could script for anybody. But I'm gonna put my money on Montucky. I'm hoping myself that I would make it through the losers bracket. I'm definitely gonna prepare a bit for Alta Biscuit or cards. That won't be an easy match for me. But I think the losers bracket is going to have some really interesting matchups.
Oh yeah, for sure. One that I'm looking at in specific, assuming Edo Bean should be able to take out BMAC, we're actually going to have another SGDQ match of Darkwing versus Edo Bean, the 5 versus 6 seed. And Edo Bean recently got that PB to put her over Darkwing in the seeding before the tournament started, so that'll be like a little bit of a SGDQ preview as well, and I'm looking forward to that.
I'm actually really surprised at how fast Edo Bean got sent to the losers. That was a shock to me, but it puts up the Darkwing versus Edo Bean or Darkwing versus BMAC. All three of these people I've never seen actually play, so live at least. So this will be it'll be an interesting.
I know she was in the process of moving, so she had to play on emulator, which I think she was unused to. But Flag in it himself, he is a really good player, so I'm not surprised that he took it. But what really surprises me is that's the only upset that's happened the entire tournament. The higher seed has won every single other match, which for the like magnitude of this game, that's what's a little shocking. But I'm sure that's gonna switch up as time goes on.
Yeah. As you get to the, I mean, even like people like Shady Jakey is already in this. The people who pretty much are able to get sub 10s. You know, once you get to that point, it's really a toss up. So I think the rounds are going to start where more and more upsets are going to happen. You know, Darkwing did take a game off FFR Pro. I took a game off Devolution Derby. I Like Being Smart took a game off Alta Biscuit. So it's starting to happen. It's just they haven't been able to clinch it out, except for Flag. And all the power to him. He's going to have a tough match against you next round. So I'm curious to see that as well.
Yeah, that'll be a really fun match. I think what the round people are going to look forward to, the one that starts next week, is this losers round 3, because this is when the top 12 is going to start. Let's just assume all the top seeds win, and then your matchups basically look like Shady Jakey versus Flag, you versus Alta, Darkwing versus Edo, and then it's I Like Being Smart versus Devilish and Derby. So everyone in that category basically has PBs from like either high 8 minutes times to like low 10 minutes. So that's going to be like a crazy round, I think, there.
You're going to have all the people who are seated pretty much right next to each other racing each other. So that will be fun.
Yeah, losers round 3 is going to probably be the one to watch, if anything.
Yeah, Alta and I are 2 seeds apart, assuming Shady Jakey wins.
Yeah, Shady Jakey is, what, 1 seed apart from Flag. Edo and Darkwing are 1 seed apart. And then I Like Being Smart and Dev are 2. So it's all 2 and 1 seeds apart there. That's pretty nuts. As well as the winners semifinals would go on that round. And again, assuming if top seeds win, then you got numbers 1 through 4 clashing with each other.
Yep. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the race, Blue Bar. You know,
Thank
the
you for the
tournament
raise,
had to end
Lightning.
for somebody. But congrats on your PB.
Thank you.
I really do like tournaments because they push people to do better, to do non-reset runs. If anybody here knows me, I'm not a big fan of grinding for the PB as much as I am grinding the full run to try to get the